is Austin Emilio. I play Dwight on The Walking Dead. And make sure to check out the Zeus Tuber.
What is up, guys? This is the Zeus Tuber, and today I am back with another breakdown for The Walking Dead Season 7 trailer. Now, I know these have been taking a while, but there have just been numerous behind-the-scenes just things going on here with getting these done, including copyright stuff. But I'm going to try to upload this and hope for the best. AMC's been pretty nice to me lately since over the past few weeks. I know I complained about that copyright strike back a few months ago for my live reaction to the season 6 finale, but that has since been removed, so thank you to whoever removed it. And I really haven't been getting any copyright claims either, even on any of these types of videos, which I've been pretty lucky about. I know copyright claims have been affecting Meg Stansfield, your boy Psycho, Ronnie Hayes, but I've been left pretty unscathed over the past few weeks. Thankfully, we'll see what happens after I upload this video, though, because it is a breakdown, and I will be including some clips and pictures, although I still think it's fair use for what I'm doing here, but, you know, obviously AMC might feel differently. So let's get right into this. So this first shot here is from the Sanctuary, which is Negan's main compound. We saw in Season 6 he has several outposts, or at least we've heard of several outposts. We only saw the one that Rick's group took out. But this is the main place where he usually holds up. And we see that there's two guys out front here. They're both wearing these... They're kind of look like straight jackets, except obviously their arms aren't tied up. And they both have the letters on them. The first one here obviously says F, and as I go through the clip, the other guy says S on it. I'm not sure what those stand for. I don't think these guys are actually saviors, because that's not usually something the saviors wear. Maybe the saviors have, like, in the show at least, they have like pledges, or like slaves, or people that are auditioning to become real saviors. Maybe there's kind of an audition process, like they don't just let anyone join. They gotta go through like this process, kind of like if those you Sons of Anarchy fans out there, you know, maybe these guys are like the prospects of the saviors. We'll have to wait and see. But it's a cool idea to think about, because they're down here in the front of the Sanctuary, and we know this is the front of the Sanctuary because in the comics, guarding around it, they have several walkers chained up with spears through them and chains and such, kind of as like a scare tactic and a defense tactic. Because they have a lot of walkers around in the front. Why they have buckets over their heads, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. As we continue, we get another shot here, also at the front of the Sanctuary, featuring Dwight, played by Austin Emilio. Nice guy, met him at Walker Soccer Con Boston. He's eating something, and he is probably overseeing those two. I'm going to call them prospects. I want to call them prospects for now until we know what they are. Overlooking them. We know he's looking at them because, yes, I did cheat a little bit. I know it was shared with me. The Spoiling It fans acquired like a drone picture of the Sanctuary set. There's no spoilers in it. It's basically just a picture of the set. And I have that here, and I was able to look and kind of match up what we're looking at here. And as you can see, we have the platform here, the yellow rails that Dwight was standing on, looking out into this little yard here with the fence. And there's a bunch of some barricades down there, and there's little spikes out of the ground. And that's where they'll be keeping those walkers there. And as you see here in the shot of the people, there's the barricades there. So that's where he's looking. So he's looking at these guys dealing with the walkers. What they're doing remains to be seen as well. But still pretty cool.
Everything's his, or will be.
And then we get Dwight saying everything's his or will be. He's talking about Negan, as Negan wants everyone's stuff. You know, he's just a glorified hoarder is basically what he is. And we see that Dwight has Daryl's vest, or his vest with the long sleeve jacket that he has on, usually, that he stole from Daryl, obviously, and he's raising his gun at a character off the screen here. My first thought was like, hey, is this Aaron right here? But I'm not sure why it would be Aaron, because I believe, when I'll show you guys as we go farther here, Dwight is seen chasing somebody throughout this trailer on Daryl's motorcycle, and shooting at them and driving the truck after them as well. And I don't think it's Aaron, because this is the same guy that he was chasing. He gave him quite the chase. But it looks, I don't know, it looks like Aaron to me. Obviously, it's not the front of his face. It's like the back of his jaw. That was just my first impression. Like, hey, it's Aaron, but we'll have to wait and see who it is. This next shot here is interesting. It features Dwight, Negan, several saviors, and as Negan's walking by with Lucille, they all turn around and bow to him, which is interesting. They're all bowing, they're kneeling, and we've heard all this kneeling throughout season 6, and I'm sure we'll hear more about it in season 7. So he's treated like a king or like a god, or if you want to look at it like that. So he definitely has struck fear or respect or both into all of his men. Maybe not all of them, because some, as Jeffrey Dean Morgan pointed out in an interview, some of them are reluctant followers. They don't want to be there, but they're probably scared for their lives or their family's lives, so that's why they're with him. We'll probably explore more of that in season 7. And I know a lot of you guys out there hate Dwight right now for what he tried doing and did already. But if his character arc is anything like it is in the comics, he's just doing what he needs to do to survive. And right now, that is following Negan's orders. He doesn't really want to be doing it, but obviously there's reasons why he feels the need to follow Negan's orders. He tried escaping and things didn't work out. His face got burned, and so forth.
Whatever he's done to you, there's always more.
And then we have this girl's name. I'm forgetting her character name off the top of my head. I'm sure some of you can comment down below and let me know. But she was I'm going to call her, say, Dwight's girlfriend. She was the woman that he was running with, and then they had a young girl with her when we first saw them in season 6, episode 6, when they run into Daryl. It's the same one. So she's still alive as well. And she said, whatever he's done to you, there's always more. Now, we don't know who she's talking to here. Another shot here of Dwight on, it looks like Daryl's motorcycle, but no, wait, that's not Daryl's motorcycle. That isn't his, because that has different handlebars, and it doesn't have the crossbow with him either, which is interesting. That's interesting to know. But I don't think that's Daryl's bike in this shot here. But he does have Daryl's vest on, and he's looking up at something. I don't know what, but he's surrounded by a bunch of carnage. When the clip plays out, the legs on his left, that foot there, it's moving, so I don't know if it's a walker or not, or maybe he knocked somebody over, or someone fell over. We'll have to wait and see. Next shot here, we have the Negan's big old army truck that he usually rides around in the comics. Is that truck, as well as 2 motorcycles featuring Dwight and an unknown woman savior, is chasing down this car right here. We don't know why yet, but it's spinning out of control. And it turns around to face the truck, 2 motorcycles. And we have, it looks like whoever was in the car got out for some reason, because the car is looks like the door's open right in front of us here. And we have the woman savior as well as Dwight out, and they're shooting, well, at least Dwight's shooting at him, whoever they're chasing. So it looks like a pretty action-packed scene. And then we get a shot inside of the sanctuary, which is pretty cool. Obviously, once again, Dwight is prominently featured in this trailer. It looks like he held a pretty huge role in season 7. Bunch of people, we got men, women. I don't see any children here, but it is inside the sanctuary, which is pretty cool. We see that they do have a system, and it is like a community. Obviously, a much dimmer and darker place in Alexandria, but still the same principle there. Then we have Dwight here lurking in the shadows once again. Obviously not once again, but he's looks like he's about to talk to his girlfriend there. I'm forgetting her name. Forgive me, it's been a while. But she's standing there, looks like she's waiting for him, just to prove it, to enhance the image or brighten it. Blonde hair, it's got to be Dwight. As we continue, another shot of the walkers, impaled in spite outside of the sanctuary. Pretty cool stuff there, straight out of the comics, so it's cool to see that. More shots of the truck driving down the road, running into this vehicle here. Pretty cool scene. There's 2 people in it. Maybe it's probably Dwight and somebody else. Unless, then again, we saw Dwight on a motorcycle, so it might just be two unknown saviors driving. We'll have to wait and see. But it's all from the same episode, most likely. And then we get a shot here, the last shot of Dwight about to crash his motorcycle. It's about to go into a slide here. We don't know why. Maybe he was shot. Maybe his tire got blown out. It's going to all make sense in time. But these are all the scenes that we have of Dwight and the Sanctuary in The Walking Dead's Season 7 Comic-Con trailer. My next breakdown will be featuring Jesus and the Hilltop, and then after that I'll do one solely on all of the shots of Negan. I can't do one. That's really all the footage we got between Dwight, Negan, and the Sanctuary, and then the Kingdom with Carol and Morgan. There's really no other footage to break down. There isn't a lot we can talk about. So stay tuned for all those other breakdowns, and have yourselves a wonderful day.
And you are it.